Wow, that was impressive how he flicked that in with confidence. You know, it's so hard braking in the transition to go into the corner. He's definitely got his braking area a lot better than he was complaining about coming into this event.
Motegi trying to go with him here. Motegi, of course, with the early crash, the early heavy crash going through turn 12, means he is not as yet registered a lap time in this session. Out of the tunnel into the Motegi sunshine. Thankfully, we are saying Motegi sunshine here in the land of the rising sun, because the rain that we fear was going to potentially hit around 11 o'clock local time. Well, thankfully, that has stayed away. And that's going to give these riders a chance to potentially, or give them a chance to try and get on par with Jorge Martin, which will not be an easy task. It could be a thankless task, because Martin's 1:43.198 is the standout lap time of the weekend so far.
And so far, Bagnaia is only just over a tenth down, though, Matt. It's going to be an impressive lap if he can keep it together, which so far he really is. This is awesome from Bagnaia.
And it might be interesting as well, Simon, to see what he can do on the next lap, when you feel that's when he's going to have the heat in the tyres, that's when the grip will be at its best. Marc Marquez, and what a surprise this is. He's slotted in behind the all-time lap record holder, the fastest ever man around the Mobility Resort Motegi, Jorge Martin, 1:43.198.
I wasn't sure Mark would have another tyre left, because he had to use 2 in the last session, now 2 here, and they're race tyres as well, so you know, often you haven't got another one left.
Looks like Bagnaia made a mistake down the hill into turn number 11. He did indeed, because look, he lost nearly 7 tenths in that last split. This is him just pushing hard. Easy mistake to make. You're knocking back 4 gears there.
Matt, he's under big pressure now. He's got this next lap, really, you know, tyre-wise. He's only got this lap, and he has to do it.
He's on the front row, a 1:43.8. Here we go then, Martin versus Marquez. Fair to say that they've had differing opinions about a couple of incidents over the last couple of years in MotoGP. Through turn 9 they go, hard on the gas. It's all about hard braking, hard acceleration, point and squirt, isn't it, this Motegi circuit? Top end of the circuit now, slowest corner on the track, the hairpin curve, turn 10. And just look now, the Ducati just starting to pull away from Marc Marquez's Honda. This is where the Ducati has the big advantage, just hooking up that soft rear tyre. It lifts in the air, doesn't it? That's how hard Martin's pushing. I've got to say, credit to Marquez, because he's hanging in there, which is a tough task. Bagnaia again on the money on his current lap. We'll keep a close eye on Bagnaia's progress. He fluffed his lines on his previous lap into turn number 11. It could have been a pole lap.
Look at Mark hanging on to the back.
Yeah, this is astonishing. Aleix Espargaro just ahead of the 2 fellow Spaniards, has gone up into, well, briefly into 4th place, because Marquez does find a 1:43.8 with Martin for company. So Marquez up back into that P4.
I knew to take something special, you know, following someone else, and he so often comes good right under pressure, doesn't he?
Bagnaia is creeping closer to Martin. He finds a 43.369, and that has put him up into 2nd place. Marco Bezzecchi just coming into your picture there out of turn 2. This is a hell of a rescue job by Bears. When you think that he was in the gravel trap, multiple barrel rolls, having lost control of that Mooney VR40 Ducati near on 200 kilometers an hour. 4th place. What an impressive, incredible job Bez is doing right now.
It shows where he is mentally, doesn't it? To be returned to the garage, you know, change a couple of things, visor, maybe helmet, get back on and straight on the pace, you know, and you'd think if the tyre's got something left in it, he'll go faster again.
He could be on the front row here, which will inflict some late pain on Jack Miller. At the moment, we haven't seen very little of Brad Binder, who's down in 10th place, the man who set a new all-time lap record yesterday. Gian Antonio was on a good lap there. We picked him up at a good time. Well, a good time for us, bad time for him. He just ran wide, didn't he? He ran a little bit hot at turn 11.
Good lap just came in from Binder, 43.7, leapt up to 5th.
2 KTMs then inside that top 5. At the moment, look how hard Bezzecchi's pushing, wringing the neck of that GP22, isn't he? He pulls it up on the brakes into turn 10, the first gear, hairpin curve. At the moment, 4th place. You would not have put too much money on Bezzecchi taking 4th place, maybe even a front row here, after that heavy crash he had at the start of this session. Here comes Pecco Bagnaia then. He might well just sneak over the line here for one more lap. It's going to be much close, and is he already, though, used up the best of that Michelin soft rear tyre? I think he will squeeze one more lap in, but has he got any grip left to try and fight Martin's 1:43.198? Bagnaia then 2nd.
Doesn't look like it, Matt. I think yeah, he's given it up as well. It looked like the last part of that lap, that tyre had gone.
Yeah, so Bagnaia will have to settle for second place.
When I say tyre had gone, sorry, Michelin guys,
Yeah.
it's meaning the very best of it to do that lap time.
Yeah, the peak performance not quite there, is it, for the laps? We knew it was going to have to take something extremely special to deny Martin pole position. It doesn't look like it's coming. Like 1:43, 1:98. He's nearly 2/10 clear of the chasing pack. What can Maverick Vinales deliver late on here? Through the victory corner comes Top Gun on the factory Aprilia. This may well be top 6 for Vinales. He comes through to the line now, 12th place. Yeah, not quite, just on the outside of that top 6, middle of the third row right now then for Vinales. He'd have been hoping for more than that, a 1:43.815. What about Binder? Is there anything late on for Binder at the moment? Looks like he's going to be on that second row in 5th. That's where he stays. So you have to say huge credit to Jack Miller, who's been under the cosh lately, hasn't he, the
Yes.
Australian? He's been really struggling for confidence, he's been struggling for form, but that new carbon fibre frame seems to have really given Jack a much needed boost.
And clearly got a little bit of confidence back. These two are still at it. The lap time's not what they need to improve, but yeah, it's great to see Jack's confidence back, you know, really. And he's done something different there, running a soft front. It's something I've seen in Ducati a few years ago, them pulling off special laps with the soft front tyre. And I imagine it's got extra side grip. Look at the either side of either side of the lane, down into that hard brake corner. Yeah, Mark's like, I'm coming through because I need to follow. So what I think about the soft is normally better on full lean, you know, and it helps the bike turn. That was fair, and
He jammed it in there, didn't he?
Yeah, it wasn't dangerous. So the soft tyre has less support in the braking zone, which you need here because it's so hard braking, but has extra grip on the edge, so you can take advantage of it for a lap. But the thing is, just over one lap or 2 laps, it'll have enough support in that braking zone, you know. Obviously, Jack just proved it.
Pole position, number 11 of his MotoGP career, second in the last 2 races in 2023, goes the way then of Jorge Martin. The Martinator looking in supreme form.